Spins. Okay, welcome to our November kickoff call, and we are going to have some special music first. Char, you're not going to be first. Is that okay?
I'm going to be first?
No, I said you're not going to be. I made her come on, you guys. She was messaging me. I said, just pop on our Zoom. Anyway, Tammy has a piece of music for us that we're going to listen to.
Okay, I need to ask you a question. Now, the song you wanted me to choose, did you want me to choose the song that's been on my mind that comes to me every morning? Or did you want me to play a rock song? I mean, what do you want me to do? I couldn't remember what we talked about.
Whatever's meaningful to you right now.
Okay, so this song is meaningful to me. And Kelly, I think I figured out how to do it. So if I push play, tell me if you guys give me a thumbs up if you hear the song, okay?
Okay, can you wait?
Right.
I'm going to give people an assignment while it's playing, if that's okay.
Oh, yes, yes.
Okay, so if you guys have a notebook while it's playing, because I think I know what song it is, because Kelly might have told me.
Okay.
And it's one of my favorite songs that are in my head a lot too, if it's the one I'm thinking of. But I want you guys to write down, you know, dreams, goals that you have. It could be business, it could be personal, it can be life, anything. And just kind of big, scary, audacious goal for this month, especially with our business, but also anything. Just what comes to your mind, just write, okay?
You tell me when.
When?
Okay. You hear it?
No.
No. You can't hear it?
No, I can't.
Nobody sees you. Nobody would believe. Every day you try to pick up all the pieces, all the memories that somehow never leave you. Nobody sees you. Nobody would believe. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what to say about you. God only knows how it's killing you. But there's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what to say about you. God only knows the real you. There's a kind of love that God only knows. You keep a cover over every single secret. So afraid if someone saw them, they would leave. But somebody sees you. Somebody will never leave you. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows how it's killing you. But there's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. But God only knows the real you. There's a kind of love that God only knows. So the lonely, for the ashamed, the misunderstood, who wants to blame? What if we could start over? We could start over. We could start over. Oh, for the lonely, for the ashamed, the misunderstood, and the ones to blame. What if we could start over? We could start over. We could start over. There's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what to say about you. But God only knows the real you. There's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what to say about you. But God only knows the real you. There's a kind of love God only knows how to break through. God only knows the real you. There's a kind of love that God only knows.
Whew.
I love that song. Thank you, Tammy.
Mhm.
It's a good one.
So I hope that you got some good writing in. And Tammy, do you want to share anything else about the song that is how it helps you right now?
Well, I guess the other day I was driving to work and I listened to the message on my way to work, and I'd never heard the song before. So after I listened to it, then I just kept replaying it on YouTube, and it just touched me in many ways, just with so many, it's just people I know too, how they're feeling. And I don't know, it just makes my heart, I feel good when I listen to it and sing it. Yeah. This one, and then another one I liked too was called Scars. That was a good one too. But yeah.
Thank you. I listened to that God Only Knows one quite a bit, actually. It's true. He only knows, and that's where you give it to. You give it to God whenever you're stressed. You give it to God whenever you have things you can't deal with, and he always handles it. We had a devotion this morning at 7, and it was just perfect. When Kelly and I got together, and Laura this morning too. It's like when you open your devotions, it just says what you need, it seems like, doesn't it? So next week, who wants to volunteer for a song? You guys let me know. Just put it in the chat, whoever wants to, okay? And,
Andrea said she was going to.
oh, she did. Okay.
Mhm.
Good memory, Kelly.
So,
So,
one thing I remember.
huh?
That's one thing I remember.
So we're going to jump over to Char Miller quick because she was not scheduled, but she was texting me some awesome information that I want all of you guys to hear. And Char, can I share the screen and show the picture then too? Is that okay with you? Oh, you're muted, hon.
How about now?
There,
I didn't know
there.
if you were going
Now we can hear you. Yeah.
So, yeah, if you could share them, because I don't know how.
So just explain kind of your story with Plexus, and Char's a Mayville State trooper.
Okay, so basically in 2016, I made the decision to jump to Plexus after 8 months of pondering. And I had just had an endoscopy. And, you know, I don't think my life was, I mean, it was good. You know, I had meds to take care of me and my symptoms, and, you know, it wasn't the best. You know, you always had the side effects, but, you know, everybody told me that'll never go away and you're always going to have this and you just have to deal with it. So on my own, I
Tell
said
them what you had. What medicines
I
you're
had
taking.
Barrett's esophagus, and it's called like an arthritis or something in your stomach, and acid reflux, obviously, and then I was also diagnosed with a hiatal hernia. And, you know, I had chest pains, and I mean, but, you know, the meds, as long as I didn't eat before I went to bed, and, you know, and kind of watched what I ate and took the meds, you know, I was okay. So I figured I was fixing the problem, but I decided to join Plexus, and I quit the meds on my own. I think it was around October or November I quit in 2016, and I had my physical in May, first part of May, and my doctor looked at my chart and she said, well, I don't see your meds getting renewed. I said, well, I guess I have to tell you that I quit them. And she got really upset with me, and she said, why did you do that? And I said, well, you know, it kept coming up, you know, first of all, it's dementia, then it's kidney failure, then it's liver disease, and, you know, liver failure, and I just kind of picked my poison. Do I want Barrett's esophagus, or do I want these other 4 things? And she goes, well, you know what I told you? You do a staycation. You stay on it for a while, you go off them. I said, no, that don't work, because one day off it, you have heartburn. You can't take it. You can't take it. It's awful. And so she still very disappointed in me. And I finally just lashed back and I said, does it really matter if this is the best I've ever felt? I'm just going to ask you that. And as a doctor to a patient, and I said, you know, those meds give you cramps, they give you diarrhea, you just feel miserable, you have headaches, you know, you just feel miserable. Even though it fixes the problem, you're telling me it's fixing the problem, but I feel miserable. And this is the best I felt. So I decided, I went on it, and I haven't turned back. And basically the last 3 years of my physicals, my doctor has told me, I don't know what you're doing, but whatever you're doing, you're getting healthier as you get older. And she has never second guessed me anymore. And I decided to have an endoscopy this year, and Marla knows why, because I hit my deductible. I've never hit my deductible in my whole life because I had to have 2 ankle surgeries. So I decided to get a free maintenance check. So I go in and schedule my endoscopy, and the doctor comes in and he's asking me questions, and he says, well, why are you here? Are you having issues? I go, no, actually, no. I said, it's kind of free. I said, I'm cheating. I said, I'm cheating the medical field. I said, I'm getting a free one. Just kind of want to, you know, see how things are. And I said, he goes, well, good. He goes, you're on your meds and you having any symptoms? I said, well, actually, I'm not on my meds because I don't see him on a regular basis at all. And I said, I actually take Plexus. And he starts asking me some questions and date of birth and going on. And I could tell he's occupied by something else, and he's asking more questions. And he goes, you know, I'm trying to find that. What did you say it was? I said, well, it's Plexus. And this was before the procedure. And he goes, well, if you could send me information on that, I'd appreciate it. I said, sure. So fast forward, I have the procedure. I'm in the room. Doctor comes back in. And this is after he's probably taken pictures and seen the before and after ones. And the first thing out of his mouth, it wasn't, hey, everything went great, how you doing? It was, make sure you send me that information. And I said, I will. And he has since replied back, thanks much for the information. And the pictures are just unbelievable. And when the nurse called, I told her what I was doing, but the nurse still was in more of the denial, saying, well, at least you can control it with those drugs, that stuff that you're taking. And I go, it's not a drug. You know, I don't know how to tell you this, but Marla will show the pictures, because I mean, I don't know how to do it. So
I'm trying here.
it's okay. I don't know how to do it at all. I think I messaged him. Yeah.
I'm getting there. Okay. So, I think, oh, it's like it closed my, keep talking then. It closed my Facebook, so I got to open it up.
Yeah, you got to open up your Facebook and go into Messenger.
Yeah.
Char, that was an amazing story. I mean, this is Kelly Carlstead, by the way. Kelly
Oh, hi.
Duck Savage.
Oh, okay. Yep. How are you?
Yeah. Well, I'm good. I'm good. I love your story, and I love how you stood up for yourself and put your foot down and said enough was enough.
Yeah, because I was on it since 2013, and I'll even tell you, 2013, then I think it was 15, the doctor put me through a scare because I ended up being anemic, never been anemic before. I was always able to give blood 4 times a year easily.
Wow.
And of course, then she told me I was bleeding inside somewhere. So I had to have a colonoscopy and scared the living daylights out of me. I thought I was dying.
I bet. Oh,
And it
God.
was the pump inhibitor makes you anemic. As soon as I got off that, I can give almost close to blood 5 times a year because I have a high heat and high iron. And so I said I was scared to death. Thought I was dying in 2005.
Oh my gosh. So this last appointment now that you just had, was that just recently?
Yeah, last week. And I will tell you, my face might look a little crappy because that, I'm going to tell you that happy medicine they give you, whatever that is, that made me detox immediately in the afternoon. My skin started itching. I had a headache. I had fatigue. My space started breaking out, and it's just starting to clear up. I've been taking 3 probiotics at night. I was taking 2, but I didn't prepare. I didn't know, but whatever that was in that happy medicine, not only does it make you happy, There's a lot of crap.
Kills off your good gut flora.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh.
Okay.
Mm.
You guys see my pain? See all the spinning? Okay, so Char has become very passionate. She was a customer for 3.5, 4 years. Finally talked her into ambassadorship. And you just enrolled number, how many today?
Well, 5. I had 5, but, you know, 4 for sure.
Yeah,
'Cause one's, yeah.
I just love that. Okay, so this is
So
her old
that's all-
picture.
that's my old picture.
So here's the Candida. You can see the white.
Yep.
That's what I see.
Also, hiatal hernia in there he's pointing to. And everything. The Barrett's esophagus is on the bottom. And then you got the anthrustus, or I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry. I'm an IT person that lives in the past, so.
Wow, that is unreal.
So that's the,
Now show the other one.
oh, that's not it.
That's not it.
Got it? I don't know. There we go.
It is. Look at that.
Look at that. And no writing at all. There's nothing there. Absolutely nothing.
Isn't that
That's
cool?
The nurse said there might be a little bit of acid reflux there, but I go, well, I mean, I detoxed because I had the ankle surgery on the 21st, and I thought, I thought of it late. I go, I should detox because I had those antibiotics with the surgery and stuff, and I hit it kind of late, so I might have had, but she said there's really nothing there. You have nothing. It's all gone.
Fantastic.
So we're gonna get your cute picture with your esophageal pictures next to it to share on I'll help you put it together, Char, okay?
I don't want to put it on Facebook.
Why?
But I want to tell the story and message it because some of my friends would get grossed out by that picture.
Really?
And I don't want to offend them. Yeah, they would. I know some that would. They can't even look at X-rays. So I don't want to show something gross like that. But I want to tell the story and tell them to message me for pictures.
Okay, yeah.
So
Keep the
that's
curiosity.
in my head. Yep.
Well, can we share it in our secret Glam Guts and testimonial unit, and then I can just put up there not for public sharing? Is that okay?
Can you crop out the doctor's name and everything?
Oh yeah, we can do that. Well, I'll get your proof with it. I'll work with you. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. And will you tell your story? You live in South Dakota. Will you tell who you also told about Plexus?
Yeah, Kristi Noem, our governor. She hasn't replied back yet, but I'm still hopeful and waiting.
I love it. I love it. Oh,
Can I
I
ask
did
you
see
how
that.
long you were on the products for that result?
Let's see, I started it in late 2016, so probably just about 4 years, right?
yeah. Yeah, but you probably,
Yeah.
you probably would have been the same, 2
I
years
usually
ago,
would have
but
been the same place 2 years ago, but I didn't have a new use to doing it. I wasn't going to spend $2,000 out of my pocket just to see how I was doing. So I decided to
because
wait until
you
it's free.
detoxed pretty bad. She like thought she was pregnant. She had to get in her fat jeans. So Char would call me screaming at me.
Yeah,
For a
I
couple
did.
months. This is 4 years ago, but she
Yeah,
stuck
yeah.
it out. I told her to stop drinking all that beer.
Yeah, well, I got a friend right now I signed up, and Gina knows who she is, and she says she promises she won't kill me, but it's going to be, yeah.
It's your
Does
mutual
Gina
friend,
know?
Gina.
Yeah, mutual friends. I signed up somebody.
Yeah. And I think
You
Andrea
know-
knows her too.
Oh,
Huh?
yeah, Andrea knows her
Andrea
too.
knows her too.
Okay, yeah.
We all met
Can I say?
different times.
Can I say I signed her up, Marla? Can I
Huh?
say who it was?
Yeah.
Can I say who it was?
Yeah.
It's Paula.
Yeah. Andrea,
Yeah.
is that you there? Yeah. So she's
Yeah, and after she detoxes, she's going to Mexico. And
Oh my
middle of
gosh,
this So-
she
Oh,
is
that is so crazy.
And I told her to
Right.
start taking 4 probiotics before she goes a couple days, and then just take 4 a night.
Oh my goodness, so cool. What a small world.
yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I've known her and Brad. I graduated with her husband, so.
Okay. I played basketball for her.
And I played
Yep,
softball with
yeah,
her in
no.
Nevada. I never met her in North Dakota or South Dakota. I met her in a completely different state.
Probably in Colorado.
I was in
You meet her
Nevada.
no, or Nevada. Did you
Mhm.
meet her in Nevada?
Mhm.
We're gonna have to get her on here one night.
Yeah,
That would be crazy.
Yeah.
she's got a lot of detox to do, I bet.
Oh, if you only knew the stories we told a little while ago, they were, I go, you really do that? She goes, yeah. I go, and then she was drinking a pop. I go, that's going to stop.
Yeah, she's gonna detox a lot.
Yeah.
You'll help her.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep, I told her.
now you know how to do a Zoom too, because you this is your first Zoom, right, Char?
It is.
Yes.
I did one with Naval State without video, so.
Okay. So now you're set. All right. Thank you.
Now I'm set. Yep.
Thank you. Okay. So
Thank you, Char. Good to see you.
Awesome story.
yes, it was so
Yeah,
good.
thank
Any
you.
questions?
Thank
for her?
you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
it was
open for
that-
questions.
Yeah. No questions. Nope. Okay. You explained it all very well.
Hopefully,
Thank you.
hope so.
Yeah. So, okay, November. Any questions about incentives? We have unbelievable incentives this month, you guys. Help 2 people, and you get $50 gift card plus your commissions and your BBBs. BBBs are your weekly checks that you get from your welcome packs. It's about $12.50. I can't remember the exact amounts, but anyway, you get paid every week on welcome packs. And then if you help 4, it's a $100 gift card plus a $50 gift card, and then your commissions and your BBBs. And then if you help 6, it's going to be another 100. So that's crazy. So the gift cards are going to be nice because they'll be sent to them, you know, before they'd be paid in commissions, or you'd be paid in commissions. So you can use it for Black Friday is kind of the goal, is why they did this. So I love it, to fill your stockings. So thinking about that, we have our calendar out. We have the one big event plan for the 17th that you can start talking to your friends about, inviting them. And also we have the free shipping for 130 PV is free shipping for subscriptions. And then the 150 again earns the hemp. And then also the 150 discretional order, which is like a manual order, is going to be the code that I have listed, gift something. It's on top of our, I can't even remember what it is, you guys. On top of, I have it on the graphic in our pages, and it's in your email. You all got an email. So, and then the product of the month is the X Factor Plus. So we have a lot of different reasons to talk to people, and our sub club is something new that I'm starting. I don't know if did you guys see the post about it? Okay, so it's going to be 4 different levels of the sub club, and we want people to really see the value of having their subscription set early, and to see, you can send them that graphic so they can see all the benefits of having a subscription plus what they're earning, and then they get this cash drawing. Also, that's going to be on the 16th every month. I'm not going to have an end of the month one anymore. I've decided. I have the drawings set with 73 names in that put it in from our Glam Guts Grace group for their screenshot. So I'll roll for that tonight too. But thinking about, you know, like Char's story here, you know, Char and I did a lot of phone time. A lot of phone time over the years to get her to really believe me and trust. And thank goodness she stuck it out, you guys. That's what it takes with our products sometimes, is really lots of conversations, lots of education. And that's where, you know, we're not selling Tupperware, where you just ship it to them and they're good to go, right? So making sure that we're following up, having those 3-way chats for your support with whoever you're with, so that you get supported if you're brand new. And just send, share, invite educational videos. Kelly's videos are so amazing, you guys. We are so blessed to have Kelly House videos. I can't say that enough. How many have sent Kelly House videos? I say,
I have. The doctor got Kelly's videos. He did.
did the governor?
Not yet.
I didn't.
She's famous.
Yes. Kelly, I think you should preface your videos though saying like, hey, it's Dr. Kelly, pharmacist Kelly or something. So everyone knows you're a pharmacist because I have to write it out all the time and I'm just getting tired of writing it. So.
Yeah, I do too.
Right, Kelly?
No. Saying no.
No, I'm not. I don't have my doctorate, actually. I was the last class that got through without having to have it.
I know, but who cares?
Well,
Hey, master pharmacist Kelly.
old
Yeah.
pharmacist. Old school pharmacist.
Gone holistic.
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right.
Yeah, you're pretty old.
Yeah.
Really old. Okay, so I have some mindset things I want to get my notes together. So I don't know, Kelly, do you want to talk about anything in particular or should I just go with that?
Yeah, as soon as I finish chewing the cracker I just put in my
Oh.
mouth.
What kind of cracker is it? Triscuits. Ooh, I bought some of those just recently too.
Sorry about that.
No, I can read now if you're not ready.
You go, girl.
Okay. All right. So I'm just going to talk about some things that are important to make your business work. And one thing I struggle with is I can plan, but following that plan all day is something I have to practice and practice and practice because I get distracted because I'll answer my phone when I shouldn't answer my phone because I need to finish what I'm doing. So I am working on that, you guys. But really, maybe write these things down, some essentials for your business. Daily IPA. So that's income producing activities, right? Now that's that's sending messages to people because you can overdo it on social media. Make yourself look beautiful, perfect, all the colors match, blah, blah, blah. Is that going to get you connected with people? Tiny bit. But what's going to work more is actually sending a message like, hey, I don't know if you have seen my posts lately, but I'm taking some new products that are all about gut health, and they've just changed my life so much. I would really love to share more with you. Are you open to that? Are you open to watching a video? That's called an income producing activity because that's going to get you more traction than worrying about the social media post, right? Even like this Reels now. I know I need to learn Reels. That's a new thing. But is the Reels video that I make going to really get me the business I need? It's a little bit of attraction marketing, but it's not the big piece is messaging people and connecting and following up. So the IPA, getting people invited to events. If they say no, if they don't want to sample or if they don't want to order, then it's continuing to invite them to the events, send them the videos, okay? Keep educating. Building relationship. Yep. Depends on where you're at with them. Yeah, if it's a person you haven't talked to in 3 years, you're not going to reach out to them probably and start talking about plexus, right? You're going to want to just touch base with them on a personal level. And then eventually, they usually mention it first. Gina? I think you're muted. There, I got.
Okay, there. Sorry. I think we've all received those messages from people before too. And all of us probably roll our eyes, right? I don't know. I usually not really usually, but especially if it's somebody you haven't heard from in eons, for sure. So like, I think, yeah, like you said, make sure it's not somebody that you've not talked to in a long time, because that is do you want to get to know them, or do you want to be their friend, or do you want them to, I don't know. It can, and the thing about plexus is we know it's going to help them. It's not them buying Tupperware. And I don't care if anyone pays any money for something. I want them to feel good, but getting them to understand that is two very different things.
Right. I agree.
in texting. Leaving a voice message sometime I think is probably the better way to sometimes do that, I would think, because they hear you. And when I started with friends who I hadn't talked to in a while, like they're like, oh my gosh, your voice, it's so nice to, you know what I mean? Just like talking to them makes a difference too, rather than just the cold message out of the blue.
Yeah.
You know?
And
And
some,
I don't know oh, go ahead,
go
Mama.
ahead, go ahead.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but just in the last probably week and a half, I've noticed even more invites to this and invites to that without a personal message attached. So no
Connection.
personal, yeah, there's no connection, there's no personal message asking if I'd like to be added to a group or asking if I would like to attend an online event. I'm just getting in my notifications, I'm getting flooded, but there's no connection there at all. And I think that's where we have been trained by the best, because we have been trained to not just spam people's notification box, but yet to reach out and have a conversation with them or send a personal message with the personal or the invite to the event. And so I think we're doing it right. And I think we need to continue doing it. Have I done it wrong before? Yeah, I have. But I've really noticed in the last about week and a half that I'm being bombarded. And it's okay. It's okay. I don't get upset by it. But I'm really not apt to take a look at whatever they're doing unless I get a personal message.
Yep. It's kind of like when you walk in a store too, if they like run up to you right away, it's like, oh my gosh, Lee, give me a minute. You know, you don't feel like shopping if they're in your face, right? The same kind of thing. So I think I have about 30 invites to groups that, I didn't say yes to, and I'm not going to click yes unless they've talked to me as a person first. So
you want to build a relationship instead of making like a sales pitch.
Right. Yeah, definitely. Because it's not about the sales. And I did hear this at a training too, and I thought it's true. It's really not a cold message if you send it with a warm heart. You know, so I don't even like to think of it as a cold message anymore. Just as like, if I know it's going to help them, I don't feel bad reaching out if we've had conversations, or I see they're posting about something. Or I have a gal on our team that, I heard her talking about she doesn't want to start her second job, and I'm sitting in the dental chair. Keisha, you guys have met her, and I'm like, she doesn't know who I am. I'm sitting here in the dentist chair, but oh my gosh, I think I need to tell her about Plexus. And she's so thankful that she's a different person. She has energy. So I'm glad I did there, but it was awkward. She could have looked at me and like, no. I didn't have that relationship. But sometimes you just kind of use your gut feeling, just like you have a good feeling, it just might go. I think we have to listen to our instincts too. And then daily follow-up. So we have the daily IPA, daily follow-up, which is, when you enroll them, then put it in your planner or wherever you write it, like 3 to 4 days later, send them another educational video. Then when they're going to get their products, it'll probably be a week or 10 days, check in. Did you get your products? Take a picture of your products. Let's sit and talk about them. Talk to them about their subscription that's going to be coming, and when it's good, getting it now pushed ahead so they're not going to run out, and get in the sub club. Like, is this another way to talk to them about the product, the subscription? Because we don't want to skip talking about the subscription. Some people are scared to talk about it, but it's actually a blessing. And people are so used to subscriptions now with Amazon and everything. So, you don't want to have to run to the store or to buy a probiotic if you run out of ours. Well, it wouldn't be the same anyway, but you don't want to run out of our products because, and consistency is key your first 3 to 6 months. You really want to stress that. So that subscription is a blessing, and really letting them know they have full control over it as far as editing the products, editing the date, but they want to keep it at 100 PV to earn that money, to earn the free Plexus points also, and then free shipping this month. Then your daily social media content. So I'm going to be starting to trying to get that done on the weekend, so I don't have to think about it the rest of the week. But the content you portray on social media should not be somebody else. It needs to be you. So make it simple, make it your journey. Like, talk to your new people when they enroll. It's like, you know, if you want to start sharing on social media, a lot of people like to follow that. And maybe some other people will be interested when you share, like have them, you know, take their pink drink or send them a picture and say, you know, well, I've decided to take my health to another level. Anyone heard of gut health? I'm going for it. Thanks, so-and-so, for starting me on these products. Anyone want to join me, or anyone want a free sample? That could be their post that lets everybody know. And then she could just update her journey, you know, as she goes. Because people want to know your story. They don't want to know somebody else's. Daily leadership development. So that could be listening to a podcast, listening to videos, Plexus trainings. We have tons of them now. You are all in the Text Me Train thing, right? Daily personal development. Again, that's podcasts, whatever you're reading. And leadership development can also be just sending one of your new, maybe you've enrolled somebody and they want to start sharing. That's then sharing videos with them about that. So it just kind of keeps growing as you build the business. Weekly events, making sure you have some kind of weekly event. And that could be like today, Connie Birch, we had an event with her new ambassador. And so our Zoom didn't work. She kept freezing. So we hopped on the video chat. But that's considered an event, you guys. Even though it wasn't a party, that's an event. Like doing some kind of support to help somebody get started or understand the products better. It could be educational. It can be a party format, but some kind of event to support your team and your people. Thursday morning, we're having a coffee time. What did we decide to call it? With my gals that don't have social media. So that's going to be kind of fun. There's supposed to be about 10 of them. I'm hoping hop on. Weekly reflection, like each week, when you finish your week, you should have a time to just 10 minutes. What went well? What didn't go well? What's my goal this week? What am I going to do better? And journaling what that is. So time wasting is, and on social media is probably what a lot of people do, because we're always worried about what someone else is doing. So that's something really, don't go on social media until you're done with all your like follow-ups and your perk points too. I didn't have that in there, but that's part of our IPAs, checking your perks, checking who has fast start, getting excited like, oh my gosh, you're on fast start track. You can earn this much money by this date. Do you need any Christmas cash? You know, these are great conversations to have with people, and just have a pop-up gut health party. How simple, or a pink party, or you know, call it whatever you want. And something I heard the other day, and it kind of reminded me of, yeah, instead of, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. You know how you kind of get stuck? Switch it. What can I do? We all know, you know, what habits in my business am I doing well to make this be better? What habits are not helpful? So where do we look? What do we do? Talk to your mentor, whoever your mentor is. They probably are going to be able to give you some podcasts, some suggestions. I used to stalk the diamonds and the jewels, and I'd watch documentaries. I'd go to YouTube. I'd search. You know, because I didn't have any of the trainings that we have now, you guys. We have so many trainings. Plexus trainings are amazing. So making sure that you're just plugging in and not kind of, I don't know what to do, but what can I do? Flip the switch on that. Think about, is there something in your heart that you are not going for? Like, all of us want certainty, right? If I can't be emerald in a year, I'm done. I'm not going to do it anymore. You know, is that a good mindset? No, it's not, right? So how long, you think about how long it takes you to build a good career. You know, I got to emerald in 4 years. And with teaching, I got my master's degree, and Plexus outpaid me. First year I was doing Plexus, you guys. That's crazy. Crazy good. But I worked so hard as a teacher. I loved being a teacher. But just think, and I don't know if you guys, I think I've shared it with you before, my last day of teaching. I'll show you the picture. This is me. I had my good friend take this picture, and I had on my door, it's mindset work. I had this on my door, you guys, 2 years. And I'd let the kids pick what we'd put on the chalkboard, like every month or so. And Shine Bright Like a Diamond is the one that one of the kids, the 3rd graders, Katie, picked. And so I took that picture, and that's my visual. So that's kind of where I'm going, is if you paint the picture and have the energy to really want to work on yourself, make yourself better, anything's possible. So I want you to set some visual, put some messages around your home, your car, wherever, on what your goals are, and really affirm it and speak to it. So I want, write in the chat, how many years would it be worth it if you hit diamond in this company? How many years are you willing to put in? It's only a $500,000 job. So put it in the chat. How many years are you guys willing to work for that? It's actually 455, but.
As many as it takes.
I mean, really, if we put 20 years in, would that be bad? You know, in Plexus, some people are embarrassed when they say, well, it took me 7 years to get to diamond. It's like, yeah, that's not, you had 7 years, and they worked full time. And there's a gal, I know she's a sapphire. She's still a nurse practitioner. She's part-time, but she has 4 kids, and she just wants to be diamond before she quits. But you think, put that in perspective, and 20 years isn't a bad idea, but so many quit after a year because they didn't get past gold, or they didn't get past senior silver, or so I always say we want to work as if there's no rank. This should be a job where we know there's a rank, but we should set our goals, but really, if you're not enjoying the journey of helping people, seeing people quit, having people ghost you, this probably is going to be hard. You have to be okay with it. You can't take it personally. It's not about you, because we have products that work. I mean, listen to Char's story, right? We all look at all of our stories. We all have a story. So I just want you to really set your goal high. This month, if you focus on, for those of you that have been doing this for a while, on the inactives, like the people that aren't ordering, sometimes we're scared to reach out to them, but don't be. Pick up the phone and call them, or leave them a voice message like, I just been thinking about you lately. How are you? And just talk to them and see what happens. And then chances are you're going to find out something that you think, oh my gosh, I should have reached out to them a long time ago. They're going through so many things. Or, this is a relationship business. And if you don't realize that, you're missing out. And it's a business where strangers become friends. And that's such a blessing too. I just can't imagine my life without all you guys. Here's a good quote. I want you to write this down. Analysis paralysis occurs when you overthink and underwork. But I know none of you guys are underworking, because in this business, now that I'm not teaching full time, I put more hours in a day, but you really can make it do well by putting like an hour in here, an hour in there, maybe working longer on the weekends, but and do well with keeping up and still raising the needle, to your big scary goals. So that's about all I was going to talk about with, I hope that painted a picture of, I guess, some mindset. There was a couple more.
Can I just interrupt a second?
Yes, I need recognition.
When you were talking about ITV, last night I went on Pinterest and I put in
what did I title it? I think I titled it like social, oh, now I just lost it. Social media posting calendar. And a whole bunch of ideas came up. And I had done this when I first started with Plexus because I thought I need ideas about, you know, do I do a testimony Tuesday, wellness Wednesday, thirsty Thursday, or, you know, and tried to have some kind of plan so that it wasn't so hard each day to come up with something to post. And there's a lot of great ideas on there if you guys ever struggle with posting. And I know I've kind of fallen off my posting wagon here and haven't done as much as I used to and need to get back into that again. So that's why I was looking for that inspiration. And there's great ideas, lots of them.
Yeah, I go there every now and then too, just to find some more ideas. You know, you guys know what the biggest reason people don't succeed in this. You guys know, type it in the chat what you think it is in this business. Caring and motivation, inconsistency, quit, fear. Yep. It's fear, mindset, and work. It takes work, right? You're not going to eat bonbons and people are going to get signed up and know what to do. So, but think of this, bravery isn't the absence of fear. You have to be brave to pursue in this job. You have to have thick skin, right? Bravery is feeling the fear, the doubt, the insecurity, and deciding that something else is more important, so you do it anyway. So just remember that.
Before I do something scary, a lot of times I say to myself, what is the worst thing that can happen? What's the worst thing?
We all say that.
Right?
Yep.
Yep. And remember, fear is a thought. It's not a fact. So you have to just talk to the fear and say, huh, that's interesting that you're doing that and saying that right now, but I don't believe you. And say, you just go over there because I'm not listening to you today. And the do it anyway, think of that two ways. Do it anyway, like do it anyway, and do it anyway. The way I do it doesn't mean the way you have to do it either. That's what's so awesome about Plexus, right? You can do your own event and do whatever you want. You know, it's all about creativity, using the tools, but also just kind of doing what you want to do. But luckily we have events to go to that we support you with and all that too. So, but your friends that you helped, remember, always go back to the health goal. Like when they started, what were their health goals? And it's our job to check in on them with those health goals. Like, you know, when you started, this is what you wanted. Where are you at right now? How can I help you get there? We might need to tweak your products. What are you taking every day? Oh, you're not taking MetaBurn. Well, that's going to help your fat around the middle, you know, whatever. We have products that work, but the same thing all the time might not work. So, and then the progressing into the ProBio 5 with the integration schedule, all of that at the beginning too. You guys know the deal. We're pretty good. We're a very well-educated group. So, I didn't want to go really long. It's already 25 after. So I was going to show you a video because 1 year from now, I don't want to be in Mexico alone for the Emerald trip. I want all of you there. And there's no reason why all of you can't be there. Except you. It has to be your decision. You can do it. I know anyone can do it. So I'm going to share. It didn't disappear on me again.
While you're bringing that up, I want everybody to think about, oh, good, you got it. Go for it.
So be thinking about your dreams, rewrite your goals this month. I want you to or put them in the chat what your goal is for. And if you want mapping, I will sit down and map out your points with you so you know kind of how many points each week or how many people you'd need each week to get to that certain goal. It's a numbers game. It's a business transaction. So.
Somewhere between the remains of an ancient civilization and the warmth of a turquoise sea, you'll find canals that interlace a mangrove forest, crystal clear lagoons, and thousands of colorful inhabitants. This is Riviera Maya. This is Fairmont MAYAKOBA. Created to harmonize with the tropical forest it calls home, Fairmont MAYAKOBA is unique among Riviera Maya resorts. Just 40 minutes south of Cancun International Airport, on the shores of the Caribbean, Fairmont MAYAKOBA stretches across vast, unspoiled acres and offers discerning travelers 401 guest rooms and suites, connected by intricate waterways and the launches that ply them. Stately casitas offer signature views of placid lagoons and the lush forest, while exclusive villas offer direct access to the sun-drenched beach. Draped in the luxury and ambience of a gracious Mexican home, the rooms and suites of Fairmont MAYAKOBA provide guests a refined comfort. A well-equipped meeting destination, Fairmont MAYAKOBA offers 40,000 square feet of innovative meeting space. Whether you're planning a meeting, conference, wedding, or any other special event, Fairmont MAYAKOBA offers the latest in business technology, as well as a seasoned and exemplary staff to look after every need. Five spectacular swimming pools, a pristine white sand beach, and El Camaleon, Greg Norman's 18-hole 72-par masterpiece. Home to the PGA Tour's first official event in Mexico, this course offers challenging play and captivating views. With a philosophy that is based on harmony with nature, Willow Stream Spa offers authentic Mayan-inspired experiences that relax and heal. Find your energy with an exhilarating spa treatment, a visit to the fitness studio, or simply relax under the warmth of the Mexican sun. Savor exceptional dining, whether it's casual takeout from the resort's market cafe, breezy oceanside lunch, or the exotic fare of Fairmont MAYAKOBA's distinctive fine dining restaurants. Farther afield, wonder at the delights of Mexico's Riviera Maya. Chichen Itza, a wonder of the world, and a wonder to behold.
Okay. Kelly, I think I'm in love. I know, it looks so beautiful. Yeah, so does anybody want map? No one put that they want mapping time. Just let me know if you do, because it really helps. And then we can also show you the back office, how to do things. Because if you have old people that haven't ordered in a long time, it's good to clear out their names too. There's a form stack that's really easy to fill out. So if you haven't done that and you've been doing this a while, that's something that's important to clean up your business, clean up the names. And yeah, I'm just excited for November. Kelly's going to get to Emerald. I'm going to get to Sapphire. And who else is claiming a rank? Anybody claiming a rank? Even though I said work as if there's no rank.
I'm saying Erica's going to be silver and Alyssa's going to be gold.
Okay.
And Carissa could probably go silver too.
Oh, I think senior silver. I'm thinking more. Awesome. Are they going to do launch parties, or are you?
I don't know. Carissa, are you going to do one?
Yay. I'll hop on and share my story if you need it.
Yes.
$9.95 again this month. I don't know if you mentioned that earlier about incentives, but I'm right.
Kind of
right?
figured. Yeah, I've kind of figured everybody knew. But yeah, thank you. It's been $9.95 since when? February? It's like
To stay that way.
I know. I hope it does, because it's nice. And yeah, just let's try and get people to silver, so that, because when people get to have like a launch, you don't have to call it a launch party, just a gut health party, to get 3 to 5 people to order, that doesn't mean they have to be working the business full time, right? If it's people that just love the products, it might be their husband, their sister, and their best friend. That could help them get their products paid for a couple months anyway. And just explaining that, like, why not? And getting this extra cash for Christmas. Everyone needs extra cash right now. So any questions about anything, you guys? We decided not to go over the onboarding tonight, because I think we're going to do that when we have like a leadership meeting kind of, and maybe if anyone has questions on the onboarding tool, we'll just have to go through it with your mentor and maybe me if you have questions, but it's not, we just didn't want to sit and go through it tonight. So.
I have a question.
Okay.
So I had a gal that signed up, last week, but she tried to get into her Plexus Engage app, and now she has an Android. Has anybody been having problems? It won't let her. It just pops her out. She tried like several times.
I have an Android, and it's weird. So she was able to download it, but
She downloaded the app, but she can't get in. She can look at her back office just on, like an iPad or something, but not on her phone. So I didn't know if there was.
She's probably done this already, and you've probably told her to do it. Have her try and delete it off of her phone. Shut her phone down. Let her phone sit idle for, a couple minutes. Restart her phone, and then add the app again and see if that helps.
Okay. And then another question, Marla, on your sub post that you did. So when we take friends, you kind of have the information in there. They just need to take a picture and send it in the comments there, correct?
Yeah, just like we usually do for the end of the month ones. Yeah.
Yep. Just have them do it right there.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
So this can be like an onboarding too, like when people enroll for the next month to set their sub, closer. If they enroll on the 28th, might be hard to get them to go put on the 15th, but depending on money and stuff, but maybe the next month they would. But if money is an issue there, again, you have that open door to say, oh my gosh, well, let's just have a gut health party and you can get some products paid for. And, if it's
yeah.
So it opens up another opportunity of conversation. So.
Okay, perfect.
All right. Anything else, ladies? Okay, next. And we're switching to Sundays after this, Sundays at 8:30 instead of Monday nights. So, and I have some people that have said yes to sharing their testimony, health and business, but I don't know who's doing what date yet. So once I know that, I'll get that out there. So, okay. All right, let's have a good week. By the time we get back, oh, Kelly, should we share our points as a team?
Are you gonna do a drawing?
Oh yeah, the drawing. Thank you. I needed.
Oh.
Now I gotta share the screen again, so you guys can see it. Now I can.
Hey, Bruce. Can I talk to you for a second?
I'm gonna cry if they disappeared. Oh no, they're there because I'd have to enter all 73 names again. Okay.
We don't see it.
You don't see it?
No,
Mm-mm.
it's white.
What do you see?
White.
White.
That's one thing when you get a bunch of web browsers up, it's so fun. Because the share screen goes to the one you don't want it to. Now can you see it?
We can see where you add the name.
I will.
We can't see the wheel.
So, honey,
No, the wheel's not there yet.
Oh, all right then.
Now it's
There
there.
it is.
Okay, and I can't even remember how much I put on the, I think it's $50, right? I gotta look back in there.
You're kidding. Well, we have to. First, it is like the way business works now. Like, we have to.
Karen leads one. She's not even on. So Karen is the winner. I will notify her. And
Why do you have to do that?
Otherwise, I can send $10 cash in the mail to people.
Andrea,
And they have to.
we hear you.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Erica's like, that's my brother. Anyway, the movement, you guys understand the 3G movement? If you guys want to post about that and try and get people in there also to join us with that, I'm not going to do any more posting about it. You just have to post your movement activity, and a bunch of you guys are doing it. And then weekly, I'm going to have a giveaway active as a prize. So just for fun and motivating ourselves and just be kind of fun. So, okay. We're at 350 points as a team, you guys. So where do you think we'll be next Sunday? So 350. Let's all move the needle. Have a good week. And anything else?
Have a good week, everyone.
Okay.
Yes, everybody. Love you.
Bye. Can't wait for Andrea's song.
Bye.
Bye.